It's a terrible football show. What do you expect?
I want whatever you guys are smoking right now.
Just in my brain, it just makes so much sense.
OH!
Oh,
Here we
baby,
go.
yeah!
You have no quarterback. You're going to need some punters.
Welcome to a terrible football show.
That's my quarterback and my teammate, man.
Ruins my fucking holiday every damn year.
Alex,
What up?
you can thoroughly kiss my ass.
If it's Toledo, I'm drawing the best damn rocket there is out there.
Now that's gonna look like a dildo.
I told my HR director
7.
about this show. He's going to listen to it.
They draft Xavier Worthy. What the fuck? Wide receiver from Texas.
Fucking hamster.
It's a hamster mixed in with a sheep.
The Buffalo Hamsters have traded.
Listen, guys, this is a terrible football show where everybody may be good at nothing, but we are terrible at everything.
That's facts. That's a clip for the intro.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's a clip for the intro, baby. Yeah, he's successful at just giving his terrible opinions, so why can't I? Terrible football show, after all. Welcome to a terrible football show, episode 103, I think. I think that's right. We got the whole band together. Boys, how we doing? How we feeling in this little June episode?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Very hot.
Very hot. Yeah. Poor Jacob over here. He's running with no AC. His computer's about to explode at 180 degrees right now. Jesus Christ, what are we doing? Well, overall, boys, how we been? How's life?
Hiring. Work sucks.
Work's been
Amen
busy.
to
Felt that.
I feel that. Work has been busy. It's been a busy time.
So, I know I talked to Alex before the show started. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure with you guys being on Facebook, you've heard, but I am actually changing jobs starting next month. Starting the end of next month, I will be the head 7th and 8th grade boys basketball coach at Whitehall, and I will be teaching pre-algebra.
Look at that.
Pre-algebra.
Oh.
Fancy.
Shout out. We got a ref and a coach here on the show now. Look at us.
That's right. That's
Man.
right.
Oh man, ATFS is growing up, baby. Shout out to that, man. So full transparency, I have no idea how this show is gonna go. There's a very small plan. To give you guys an idea of the plan, all that I've got here is I've got a big old list of questions that I'm gonna ask amongst the show, so I can utilize it for shorts content. That's it.
Hey, it works out now that Ricky's a teacher, though.
Well, there you go. There you go. It's a content episode. There
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
a content episode. It's fine. We'll shout out Rogue Energy and Agent Inc. later on in the show as well. It'll be a June episode of ATFS, baby. That's about the damn best I can tell you. We will be back sometime next month in July as well. So big shout out to that. And then let's see if I can get the exact date real quick. It's going to be, looks like August 6th. Come back weekly. Shout out to that. Once we come back weekly, we'll be doing our predictions, college predictions, NFL predictions, some of the best time of the year. Love that time.
Fun fact, today is a math day.
Today's a math day.
Get to predict how terrible Arkansas is going to be this next year. It's great. It's my favorite episode of the year.
I mean, you ain't got to
Hey,
predict it. You
we're gonna
already
be
know what's
good
gonna happen.
in college football 24
25.
or 25.
Yeah,
25.
25. Excited for that. I still need to actually get my pre-orders in. Have you guys seen that homecoming pack?
Mm-mm.
That's insane.
Yeah, the homecoming pack. So the base price for it's $150. The box that it comes in is a locker. It also comes with a jersey, and it comes with a football. It's a pretty interesting little pack there. I'm not gonna lie. But as I was pointing out on Gamesthetic, go listen to Gamesthetic. It's a pretty fun show. The pre-order at GameStop, it's the GameStop exclusive, is really weird for PlayStation, man. So for like Xbox, the pre-orders for it are pretty straightforward. It's like got the 150, which is the base game, collector's edition, whatever, or it's like 180 and you get the deluxe edition, so you get the game 3 days early. And I think there's like a 231, which is like the MVP edition where you get Madden and college football, right? And this is all for the collector's edition, so you get the locker, the football, and the jersey. But then for the other side of things, for PlayStation, you have the 150 that comes with the game. And then every tier after that doesn't actually come with the game. It gives you a literal PlayStation gift card that changes in price to purchase the game for you. So like the listing is like College Football 25 Homecoming Pack plus $75 PlayStation gift card plus $100 PlayStation gift card plus $150 PlayStation gift card to buy the tier that you want to purchase. It's fucking weird, man. I've never seen anything like that. I don't understand why it just didn't come with the game.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
GameStop wilding, bro. GameStop wilding. But either way, College Football 25, looking forward to that. Looking
Their
forward to
stocks are wilding right now.
That is true. That is true because of the whatever one dude came back, right? And
Yep.
yeah, but now all of a sudden it's blowing up again. Also, shout out new addition to the studio from Tyler. We got more to go. I got a bunch of mini helmets, and we're going to get mini helmets for everyone's favorite team. So I only have a few at the moment. Of course, we've got Tyler's Buffalo Hamsters. Shout out to that. The Houston Texans. So shout out to that. I think that's Tyler's new second favorite team, which is
just,
fair.
It was just part of the deal.
I mean, okay,
you
that's
know.
fine. Of course, we have his Wyoming Cowboys. Shout out.
Could have brought
You.
Penn State.
Shout
I
out.
just thought
Shout
about
out.
that.
Jacob, we got some representation for you in here. Washington State.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go. And of course, we have my representation, the one that really matters here. Look at
That
that.
actually looks good.
That's clean.
Looks sick.
That's clean right there, boys.
That is really nice.
And then I guess we got this fucking dumpster fire. So I don't know what to do with this one. This one should just go to the trash.
That's the one I did not purchase out of all the helmets that I have in my collection. That's the only one I did not
This is
purchase.
the only one. Yeah.
Hey, Arkansas shit for free.
I mean,
What's
yeah,
up?
you know.
So we still got a lot more to go. We got to get Bears, Jags, Cowboys, Bengals. Ricky, I guess you need to lock in. Is Vegas still your squad at number 2? We got to figure that out. Arkansas State, Oregon, Miami, Ohio State, Penn State. We got a few
Penn
to go.
State. I
Okay,
forgot to
well,
bring it,
all right.
you know.
Well, I mean, we're almost there.
Yeah.
So,
Old Dominion.
oh yeah, Old Dominion. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
they got some clean ones. I ain't gonna lie.
Got to get Oregon State. Oh, got to get Central Missouri. Shout out to Nick,
Yep.
my fiance's little
Gotta
brother.
get that.
He went to college this past Saturday, move-in day. Yeah, since he's on the football team, he's starting school early. So I think a couple days ago was his first day of school. I don't know how it went, but I'll have to ask him at some point. Shout out to that. Got to get Central Missouri up in here. Maybe they can go win a natty this year. They came close last year. They came very close to winning a natty. So shout out to that. I don't think I got anything else in terms of general bullshit. We do have a couple more helmets, I guess. Got NFC, AFC here behind me. I think whenever I do ATFS shows, I think I'll kind of try to swap out a shelf here for all of the helmets. I don't know. I got to find a way to make it quick and painless, though. So I'm going to work on that. But I got a lot. There's a lot going on behind me here. So I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Well, you can show them for like game selections.
Yeah, we have
you know.
5 more in here.
I
that
doubt
he
they're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
I doubt they're gonna happen.
Listen,
but, you know.
listen. Guys, Ricky, Shane, and Jake, I want you guys to hear this shit. Just please side with me here. This is the most random ass shit in the world. So like I knew he wanted to get like some mini helmets for like possible game day thing. Don't know if we'll do that, because I don't know where we would put them because none of our camera angles hit the table, So I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's a might be a later thing. But anyway, so he ships me 4 helmets in the mail. By the way, it was addressed to Alex Light, so thanks. You really threw me off with that.
yeah.
You threw me off aggressively with that. But the teams that he sent me, this motherfucker sends me Wake Forest,
Hey.
Arizona,
Oh yeah, Arizona.
TCU, and Baylor. Like, what are these? What are you? You're not even sending me teams that would actually be our game of the weeks.
Terrible games
get
for the
Arizona.
FBS. I mean, come on.
I get Arizona,
I get
but
Arizona.
every other team, why?
I mean, it was part of the.
It's like the most random pack that he could have sent.
Maybe
I've had more
terrible
random.
game of the weeks, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider the game of the week.
I've had more random. Look at that UNLV right there.
Yeah. He also, with all this that he brought over, he did bring over a University of Las Vegas.
I
helmet.
did that. Actually, I realized why I did that. Because I couldn't let the Colorado clean ass helmet just sit out there and be the only one not in the box. So I think that's why I grabbed that one.
I don't know, man. Your selections are baffling. but whatever.
I go based on what dude has. You know,
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean,
the most important thing is that we've got this. You know, this is the most important thing that we've got in here.
I still
so
want to get
that's
the
fine.
rainbow one for you
I would like that one
because that one's clean.
It is a bummer that he wasn't able to do the silver helmet with all the.
I actually bought that. That was like the second one I bought with the Wyoming one.
That's what's up.
So,
That's what's
yeah,
up. Shout out.
That was a while back.
I'm excited for college football. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, you boys got anything that you guys want to chat about? If not, I can just start running some questions. Unless there's something out in the wild that we want to address.
It's not football though.
Okay.
It's basketball. It's your former favorite basketball team won
Facts.
that 18th.
I'm so
Championship.
thankful that you mentioned this because I did want to ask everyone this: is how does everyone feel that we had probably the most boring year of champions that we've ever had across the board?
And then hockey.
I don't want to talk about the NBA finals. I'm highly disappointed.
Across the board, like the most disappointing.
But that's the thing, though, guys. We've had sweeps in the NBA. I mean, I know this went to 5 games, but we've had sweeps before. It's not like it's, the worst NBA finals in history.
No.
It's
I don't.
up there.
I don't mean the game. I mean the champions across the board. Look at every sport recently and look at their champion. This is the most boring year for champions we've ever had. Kansas City, boring. Boston, boring. Michigan, boring. UConn, boring. LSU, boring.
Yeah, but they all have great stories with them, though, man. Every single one of them have great stories with them.
Boring year.
I don't
It's
think
'cause
it's
NIL.
very boring. I mean, if it was
Michigan wasn't
Alabama
boring.
or Georgia or Clemson or LSU, then maybe it'd be boring. But Michigan, I don't think it's very boring.
Boring.
I mean, Kansas City has a back-to-back, has a very good chance of going 3 in a row. Boston has it once since 08.
Shut up. Boring.
So I'm just saying. I mean, I understand that may be boring because it's big-time programs, but I mean, Minnesota
It's the year
played
of the
their butts off
bandwagons.
against Denver, and then all of a sudden they didn't show up against Dallas. I mean, it's just part of it.
It is the year of the bandwagons, like
Yep.
Tyler said. It's the year of the bandwagons, dude. So, no, yeah. Shout out to my former favorite NBA team, Boston Celtics, getting the championship.
Are they former?
Do what?
Why are they former favorite?
Orlando looking good.
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
It's just I jumped on Boston around when they got the big 3. That's when I was just really getting into basketball, and I rode with them ever since until I started going to Orlando, and I just fell in love with the city. Like, I'm not, as you guys know from the teams that I like across sports, I'm not loyal to a fucking city. The only city I am loyal to some capacity would be Orlando. Like, if there's a team in Orlando, I'm going to be a fan of it. So, Orlando Magic, shout out. Shout out to Magic.
Hey, shout out to college baseball though. They have 4 SEC teams in the Final 5, and Florida State. I picked Florida State to win.
Hey, did that one school that got shut down? Did they win?
No, I think they got beat in the championship. Yeah.
They lost in the championship.
Yep.
Man, that's unfortunate. What a story that was, bro.
True.
What a story. I was like, I don't give a shit about baseball, but what a story that was. That was awesome. That's gonna be a movie one day. That's gonna be a movie, guys. Anyway,
Since we're talking about other sports, can we all agree that wrestling has sucked until last night?
no,
Oh, baby, the Wyatt 6?
wrestling's been great for a while, bro.
No. Ever since WrestleMania, wrestling has completely and utterly sucked.
Yeah, I don't think Cody is a very good champion.
Thank
I'll be
you.
honest with you.
Well,
Neither is
okay.
Damian Priest.
Hold on, let's pause on a couple things.
The,
all right?
the reason why I don't think Cody is a very good champion right now is it doesn't necessarily have to do with him. It has to do with the fact that they really just let the cat out of the bag with it being Cody versus
Yes.
The Rock at WrestleMania next year.
So
So now we know every single match that Cody is going to defend that title, he's going to win.
yeah, so that's the only thing that kind of sucks with Cody right now is like we know where the direction is. So there's like, unless it's going to be SummerSlam or WrestleMania or whatever, like we know the storyline here is Cody and Rock. Cody and basically the bloodline. We know that's the story. I wouldn't call him a bad champion though, because he's put on phenomenal matches. Both AJ matches were incredible. Like let's pump the brakes here. Those were awesome matches.
That ending for the last AJ match was
I loved it.
Kind of shit.
I loved it. Like, come on now. That was
Man,
awesome. That was great.
This man comes from the X division in TNA, and he quits based upon not even actually getting hit, just the idea of getting hit.
Man, I love it. I love it. I thought it was great. Now, Damien, I'm not a fan of Damien, though. I will say that. I am not a fan
Damien is a transition champion.
Yeah,
I almost guarantee you Seth is going to win that title back.
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't.
And
I
it also
McIntyre was going to win it.
And it also bums me out as well that it goes back to The Rock, kind of ruining things. That The Rock ruined, Drew re-signing because this whole quit angle. It's like he's re-signed like a multi-year deal, like it's just an angle. It's a fair angle though because apparently his wife had emergency surgery over the weekend. And he's gonna still go like rehab his injuries, but it's still just like we know he re-signed because The Rock spoiled it. So it's like it's just stupid.
Also, Chad Gable dead? Confirmed?
Right? Yeah. That was something, dude. No, that reveal of the White Six, man, was chills.
And they've got the perfect ones. All we're waiting on is Alexa Bliss to come back. I'm waiting on
So
Alexa
is
Bliss
she
to come
going
back.
to be the number 6,
No.
or are they having Bray's Spirit be
It's
number
Bray.
6?
It's gonna be Bray. They're not gonna get a 6th.
I don't know. That's not what I've been reading up on.
I'm pretty sure the 6th is just Bray.
Okay.
So.
Oh, but I bet you he is smiling down at his
Facts.
baby brother right now because
Facts.
that was perfect.
Did anyone else
it
catch
was.
that he almost tripped?
Yeah.
Like he straight up stumbled when he was walking. Like it honestly added to the character, but it's just like that wasn't intentional.
That would have ruined the entire angle right then and there.
Right? Nah, dude, that entire segment was awesome. No, wrestling's awesome right now, man. I'm having a great time every single week. Both shows, SmackDown and Raw. I'm loving it. Loving it.
I'm really falling off the hype train for AEW. Like, I like AEW. I like the talent in there, but man, the writing is just really subpar right now.
Only time I give a shit's when MJF's on. I'll be honest.
True.
That's the only time I give a shit is when MJF's on. He's gold.
I really wish MJF would have come to WWE.
Yeah,
I really do.
I do too, but he would not have been able to do what he does in AEW on WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been
To
tough.
the extent.
Yeah.
Even with them going to Netflix and now I think officially going into the PG-13 era, I don't think that he would be able to do.
No, he wouldn't have. Maybe one day. I think
Yeah,
one day he'll come to WWE.
But here's the thing though, guys. Until Tony Khan and the Khan family give up AEW, they're not going to do much to compete.
Just run
It's
into the
unfortunate.
ground. Got a lot of talent, but yeah, got a lot of talent. Just weird booking decisions, that's for sure. A couple other things.
It's
Poor environment.
WCW all over again, minus the Hulkamania.
Oh yeah, I know. I loved whenever they were showing that backstage footage of Punk, and the one like commentator who was also a WCW. Like there's the memes where he's like, "Oh, he's seeing all this shit all over again."
Yep, Tony Schiavone. Yep.
Yep. Gosh, dude, that showing the footage was such a dumb fucking play. That was so stupid. But anyway, you guys got anything else you want to chat about? Anything football related that you've seen that you want to throw out there? If not, we can do our content episode.
Let's do it.
All right, bet.
Oh, one.
You good? You good, man?
Hello?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
No, you're here. You're here. You're good.
Okay.
It's like, you spazzed out there for a second, man.
I thought I died for a second. I don't know if this was one of your questions or not, but I did see a article that was saying that the Saints camp is in love with Spencer Rattler right now,
I
and
did
that he
see
could
that.
very well see playing time this year. Crazy, because I think he's garbage.
I did see that. That he is impressing people in camp. Which, if that's the case, shout out, I guess. Shout out.
fucking hate Spencer Rattler, dude. I do not like him.
Also was watching like this little video saying that like he's an asshole like in the locker room. That's why he fell so far.
Yeah. That's like I've always like from all the articles and stuff that I've read is he was an asshole in the locker room until he got to like his last year at South Carolina. He finally kind of grew up a little bit, but just a little bit. So I don't know. I'd be shocked if he gets playing time, but it really just depends on if Derek Carr just kind of completely shits the bed or not. I guess I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's hop into some questions, boys. I will say throughout the show, if you guys think of a question you want to ask it. This is a content episode. I'm going to turn almost all of these questions into shorts. That's going to be the plan. Drive some engagement. Drive some engagement. All right, boys. So I just have a random list of questions here. When I say random, I mean random. And Tyler, I'm going to go ahead and call you out on one of these.
Is it the last one that I put? One of the last ones?
It's one of the last. I know why you added this question. And you added this question to piss me off. So we'll get there when we get there. I'm going to call you out on it when we get there.
I like it. I almost brought the stuff.
I bet you did. I know. As soon as I read that question, I'm just like, this son of a bitch.
Hey, if it was on the way here, I definitely would have.
I
definitely would have got it.
All right. Anyway, so first question, pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. How did you become a fan of your favorite teams?
Are we talking all four?
Anything.
Yeah, anything. NFL or college.
So for me, I actually grew up watching Dallas a little bit with my father, even though my father's not a big, sports guy or anything like that. With football, it was all about Arkansas. It was all about Dallas. Especially with them being, especially Dallas being the closest team that we have. Arkansas is just a given. I've been watching, watching them my whole life. The Lakers, on the other hand, I became a big fan of the Lakers during the Kobe Shaq era. Especially, in that middle school age level, you start looking for that one player that you want to watch. And Kobe was that player for me. And I watched Kobe his entire career. He was just terrific. He was just a different type of athlete when it came to the Lakers. That's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
For me,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Dallas, it was growing up watching Tony Romo. I personally idolize that guy. I think he is one of the most underrated quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl. And I think that he is the best sports commentator for football right now. For Ohio State is because I watched the Ohio State games with my grandpa growing up, and I still do every single season. So it's a tradition.
Oh, respect.
Me, so I didn't even get into sports until I was 6 years old. I didn't even know what sports was until then, when my mom married my current stepdad. And he was an Arkansas fan, so every Saturday when my mom would go over there and spend the day with him, she would bring me and my sister over to spend time with him and his two kids that he had. And we would just watch football, and every Saturday we would watch Razorback game first, and then we'd stay the night, and then Sunday we'd wake up and there was NFL football on, and games he would always have on, in particular, was a Denver game, because at the time, I think Steve Atwater was either on the back end of his career or already retired, but he was a big fan of John Elway growing up, so he liked Denver, so he had the Denver games on. And then me just continuously watching football. I just like the Seahawks because I didn't know what the fuck a Seahawk was. Their jersey colors at the time was completely different than what was around in the league at the time, with the bright green and the dark kind of like teal blue. And then I grew to really like, my dad always told me how good Jerry Rice was at the time. At the time, I think Jerry Rice was on the back end of his career playing for Seattle. And then they soon had, Sean Alexander, and they had Hasselbeck. I forgot which one it was, but
Matt.
I think it was Matt. Yeah. So then I just grew around Seattle. And even then, there's teams that I grew to dislike because I was a Seattle fan. I didn't like fucking Pittsburgh.
True.
And then, And honestly, like my dislike for the Cowboys have grown less over the years. But only reason why I dislike them because my dad hated the Cowboys at the time. And I think he hated the Cowboys because they ruled the '90s. So he's just one of those guys that if a team is dominating a decade, he just doesn't like them. Hence why I don't like the New England Patriots. So
Now you're about
that's
to
really much it. And then
the Chiefs.
Man.
yeah, for real. And then as far as NBA goes, when I was following college basketball with Arkansas and stuff, when I started following them more, grew up watching, Dwayne Wade at Marquette. Well, he then soon got drafted by Miami Heat in 2003, and then 2005, I think it was, or 2006, they traded for Shaquille and won a trophy, and shit, why not stick with Miami? So I've been with them since 03, 04 or whatever. So that's just been my teams.
Right. What about you, Ty?
Mine is when people look at my teams, they're like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Facts.
Right?
Exactly.
But there's a story behind every single team, right? And it's actually it actually makes sense when I bring it up. So baseball, Tampa Bay Rays, right? 98, 99, whatever I was for T-ball, my team was the Rays. So, stuck with them.
Simple man.
I mean, they were terrible back then, and I guess they're semi good now. I mean, I don't like it
Dating
like that.
back to his T-ball team.
Okay. So then, next team was Sacramento for basketball. I picked Sacramento. Just because me and Rasheed were playing NBA after school every morning in let me say 2001, 2002 in elementary. He would always pick the Lakers. I'm going to pick the second best fucking team. Then I became a Pager fan, so got to stick with them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've never met a Sacramento fan in my life. I've
What?
never met one.
He's a diehard Kings fan, man. Have been all the 10 plus years I've known him.
Yeah, I mean, Pager was my dude back then. I mean, it's floated around a couple guys now. But what's up, Ricky?
So I need you to explain. I need you to explain Wyoming of all teams, though. But
I kinda
Buffalo
forced
as
that
well.
on him.
But I'm just saying Wyoming of all teams.
I'm getting there. I'm going. We're going back in the day, and we're going to make our way to the Wyoming decision. Okay. So this dude going to drop the helmet. So Buffalo was because I don't know, either my mom or my dad was a Bills fan, and my grandpa was a Saints fan. But I decided them a little later on because I remember specifically in junior high, there was a game between the Bills and the Cowboys. And I remember specifically recording the kick where the Bills missed and the Cowboys won, and I was happy. And then that moment, I said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm a Bills fan. So, I stuck with the Bills. Okay, they were terrible back then, too. I mean, all my teams are terrible. I don't pick good fucking teams except Sacramento.
Hey, same.
So then college comes around. This is like 2007, 2008. I became a Syracuse fan because, had to pick a team. And North Carolina and Syracuse decided to go to the same conference. And my decision making, you can't have two teams in one conference. So you got to kick one of the motherfuckers out. I kicked North Carolina out, kept Syracuse. Football, Penn State. So Joe Paul, I was always a Penn State fan because he's old as shit. Joe Paul got hired actually before my dad was born, and he actually coached longer than my dad was alive, and that was fucking crazy. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Joe Paul's the GOAT. Okay, he is the GOAT, right? So, Jim Boeheim was the same way, though. He coached for like 40 years. So, my teams are like that.
The fact that your reasoning was he was a coach longer than my dad was alive is just
It's fucking crazy.
That's one of the wildest lines that I've ever heard of.
It is crazy.
ATFS.
It is crazy. But it is what it is. So then the Wyoming decision was because of this man over here.
I did kind of force it onto him.
Because whenever we was picking games back then and we was bringing our games in, he was like, dude, I keep seeing fucking Wyoming, man. Are you a fucking fan or not? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Wyoming's number 2. Because if you watch the videos before we started getting videos and all that, like my teams would be Penn State, Notre Dame, Arkansas State, and I think I think UCLA was on there.
Yeah, it was.
Wyoming was not in the picture
Yeah,
until
it wasn't. I forced it on him. He kept picking Wyoming games. He kept shouting them out and focusing on Wyoming. And I'm just like, enough's enough.
Yeah.
All right, you need to admit to the world the facts here.
Yeah, and also my NFL teams were like obviously Buffalo, and then I had like the Falcons, Texans. Giants weren't even on there. Okay, but I started talking about Giants a lot because the old what's the dude? I can't even remember the coach's name. Brian Daboll.
There you go.
Yeah, he kind of went over there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm Wyoming, mainly because of this dude over here.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
It also works out because Hawaii and Wyoming are rivals. So
Something like that.
Yeah, something. They're a very respectful sort of rival. Like, we're just like, hey, fuck you, but have a great day. That's basically where we are in things. Yeah. No, my teams are pretty straightforward and simple. My mom was a diehard Bears fan, just kind of got passed off to me. Jaguars was the first team that I personally kind of became a fan of myself, and I just kind of rode with them. Miami, just the lineage of it. Favorite player Devin Hester played for him. We got Santana Moss, you got Sean Taylor, rest in peace, of course. Just the long list of great running backs there. That 01 team, top to bottom, fantastic. And then for Hawaii, all thanks to Colt Brennan. Colt Brennan pulled me in. Rest in peace also, and I've stuck with him since. I loved Colt Brennan, man. Probably my favorite college player I've ever watched. Yeah. Honestly, love Colt Brennan, man. He was so fun to watch. So shout out to that. All right, next question. What is the favorite memory for your team, and also least favorite? My favorite memory of the Bears is actually kind of funny. Because I pulled the exact game up. Why this is my favorite memory of the Chicago Bears, I do not. I guess I kind of know, but like you figured something else would have overtaken it. October 1st, 2012, Monday Night Football. The Chicago Bears visiting the Dallas Cowboys. And the Chicago Bears beating them down 34-18. In that game, Devin Hester scores, Charles Tillman scores, Lance Briggs scores, and they are my three favorite Bears. So that game was electric for me. And then the best part is October 4th, 2012, I started my first job, and my manager, shout out to him, Lloyd Brown, diehard Cowboys fan. He saw I was wearing a Bears watch, and he made a comment on it while we're filling out all my paperwork. And he's like, "Oh, you're a Bears fan?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'm a Cowboys fan." I'm like, I kind of smile like, "I'm sorry." And he just puts the pen down. He's like, "I don't know if I can hire you." So just because of that memory of that game has lived rent free in my brain. It's just a fun time. It's just a fun little memory. So that's probably my, and then least favorite. I mean, as a Chicago Bears fan, there's a lot, but I mean, you guys can probably guess an infamous, moment that happened in 2018 that just the sound is haunting. So anyway. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about it. Stop. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Let's move
sorry.
on.
Double doink.
Stop. I don't want to talk about it.
So, for me, a Dallas Cowboy moment has yet to be determined. If I were to be honest with you, it's yet to be determined. And so, but I do agree with Jacob though on Tony Romo as far as being underrated goes. Let's see here. Arkansas. Let's see here. My favorite Arkansas Miracle on Markham, I think, would be one of them. That's back when LSU used to come into town and play us at World Memorial. That was one of the best comebacks I think I've ever seen in my entire life. There's been several. There's been several that I could mention. The runs that we've seen with, I think when we had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones as a back duo. They complemented each other so well, and regardless if you were a Razorback fan or not, and I've talked to non-Razorback fans my whole life, a lot of them have told me they were fun to watch, just because just the moment they were just fun to watch. You could mention the receivers, and the trio that we got from Warren and Greg Childs, Darius Wright, and Childs. Not Childs. Bragg. Joe Adams was a good one. Joe Adams. I mean, there are several players we could name who've had where we could mention great moments. For the Lakers, I think if I were to, I did get to see them play in preseason in Little Rock, and they think that was 01 after they won their second championship. No, after they won the third championship when it was 02. or Shaq was in and out because of his injuries and stuff like that. But Kobe got to play that the first time ever watched Kobe play, and I got to watch Kobe play several times in Memphis over the course of his career. And then probably the night he retired was probably one of the biggest memories that I'll have of him, just because regardless of the situation, the fact that he was injured the last 3, 4, 5 years of his career most of the time, and just the fact that he got to put on one last show, that was something special to watch.
Facts.
And so, but yeah, and then you could say the 2 championships he won without Shaq. That was also pretty good. But just so many memories. I mean, you can't really pile one of your favorite ones because there's so much that's out there. That it's hard to just pick one.
So for me, with Ohio State, my favorite memory was Troy Smith winning the Heisman.
Fuck you.
No.
I'm not even an Arkansas fan. I'll say fuck you.
No, my worst memory of Ohio State within like recent memory was that loss that should not have been a loss to Virginia Tech. But subsequently, my favorite moment was later on that season when a third-string quarterback led the team to a national championship, the first of the college football playoff era.
Yep. Wild.
The worst memory I have of Dallas is the Des Bryant catch.
Oh my God, that was a catch. Again, I hate the Cowboys too, but that was a fucking catch.
My favorite moment? I don't really have a favorite moment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All Dallas fans, at least post 90s, their favorite moment will be winning a Super Bowl.
Right.
Until then, it's all just disappointment.
Yeah. What about you, Shane?
For me, my favorite moment would have to be, I think it was 2006 when we beat LSU, triple overtime, number 1 overall, beat them in Baton Rouge in 3 overtimes.
Was that 07?
I was there for that. That was probably one of my shining moments in being a Razorback fan.
That was a wild game.
Least favorite moment, honestly, would have to be the 2012 Sugar Bowl.
Oof.
Losing Ohio State the way that we did.
Oof.
Especially because we were on the cusp of getting it, like being consistently into the talks. I mean, we were top 5 basically for the last 3 years or 2 years or whatever. And we were going to go into the next year being super high. We had a great recruiting class coming in. We had guys coming back. And then, I mean, as y'all know, it kind of fell apart when the guy I will not name, special teams coordinator, took over and completely diminished that talent that was on the team.
Smile, Shane.
So that was probably some down moments as far as that. As far as NBA goes, Miami Heat probably losing the 2011 finals. In my opinion, don't get me wrong, I think Dallas was still a better team, but I think Miami just kind of threw that one away in 6. But favorite moment with Miami would have to be 2006 when Dwayne Wade won it with Shaq. That was a pretty sick moment. 2006 was a great year for me. Shit, take me back.
Yeah.
Let's see. And as far as Denver, man, like recently, it has to be the Tim Tebow playoff win, right? First play of playoffs against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Touchdown to Demaryius Thomas. Rest in peace.
Not even Super Bowl 50, man. The bar is low for
you.
you.
You're muted it, Alex, if you're trying to talk.
Am I?
Or at least I'm not hearing you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Sitting beside you.
Okay, then it's just me then.
Oh. I said not even Super Bowl 50. The bar's low.
Shane just chilling.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you.
I don't know either. Did you mute me, you bastard?
He said he ain't trying to hear you shit.
Hello.
He
Hi.
can't hear nobody.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
I said not even Super Bowl 50, man. The bar is low for Denver.
I mean, true. But I mean, the thing is, though, like with that team, it was kind of a given. I'm gonna be honest. Because on the flip side of that, was it 49 when we got absolutely smacked?
Yep.
So I can't think of 50 without thinking of 49. So
It's a good memory and a bad memory all in one.
yeah, for real.
All right, Ty, what about you?
Man, my favorite memory for Buffalo is actually a bad game.
Of course it is. Of course, that's on brand for you.
Okay. But it's a bad game that led to the greatest decision making possible. It is that October 8th, 9th, whatever game that was, that the GOAT, Nathan Peterman, started his game. Threw 5 fucking interceptions. We're like, yeah, let's look for a quarterback in this next draft. And there's Joshua Allen looking at him. So that's one of my favorite memories.
That's such a weird logic.
For the
Well,
love
if he
of
would have did
God.
good, okay. If he would have did good, we'll be like, you know what, Nate is the great. Okay, we're rolling with him. But he did so bad that they're like, get this motherfucker up out of here, man. So that's the best memory for me, you know.
Okay.
Or draft night, either way. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Both of them led to him. Okay. Least favorite, I ain't gonna talk about it.
All right. That's
But
fair.
but college, I don't really have a favorite memory for like Penn State or anything. I mean, really ain't done shit.
Yeah.
10 wins. I mean, you know.
A lot of disappointing seasons.
I mean, well, couldn't we win 11 games? I mean, you know, damn,
No.
James Franklin, he sucked,
No,
dude.
no.
Let's fire this dude. He goes 10-2 every year.
All
I
right.
mean, you know,
Get rid of them. Can't do better.
Arkansas would
What's wrong
love
with
to have
10-2?
him. Just saying. I mean, 10-2, you know. We
Listen,
good
at
now.
this point, I will sell you my ring finger for 10-2.
I'm about to say, man, damn.
Hey, talk to James Frank, man. Everybody
Hey,
wants
look.
him fired.
Look, the Penn State fandom is all in on firing him if he keeps having 10-2s.
It's fucking crazy. I don't understand.
But you realize, Tyler, if James
up?
Franklin gets fired, he'll have a job in like 5 minutes.
Facts.
That is okay. He's from Pennsylvania, right? I don't see him leaving, and I highly doubt you're gonna fire a coach for going 10-2 every single year.
Especially as the
Okay.
You
playoffs
can when he
continue to
doesn't,
expand.
win the big games, make it to a
Hey,
big championship.
here's
win
the
a big
here's the thing.
championship,
You
win the
get
college
10
football playoffs.
To me, it doesn't fucking matter. Hey, give me 10 wins every. You're guaranteed 10 wins.
Your
Okay.
greatest chance is now that it is 12 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, and he might actually do it with we won the fucking Big Ten
You
and we
get in
couldn't
there.
even get in. Okay, I'm just because that Ohio team, you know, kind of snuck in over us for some reason. I don't know. I guess because they didn't play a game, they didn't have to show anybody. That still pisses me off. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Next up. Still piss. Yeah. Don't give a fuck. Still piss them off though.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, you know,
All right. Next
it is
up.
what it is.
I would say just do this for your favorite NFL team for the next one. Former player that you would bring to your current team, but you got to replace the position. You got to replace the current starter. So the great example, you can bring Dan Marino to the Dolphins, but Tua's out.
I want to watch.
I
that
would
example.
honestly-
Would it be
if
this, you said it'd be this player at their peak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My answer is easy, and it's not, you know, just based on how the Bears look as a team right now. Just make a Walter Payton, dude. We got 3 awesome receivers. Well, I would love to get B Marsh. I love B Marsh. We already got 3 great receivers. You know, our offensive line could use some help there, sure. You know, defense, we're pretty solid. I don't need Urlacher. I don't need Briggs. I don't need Tillman. They would all be welcomed additions, but I'd take Payton over Swift any day of the damn week. So give me Walter Payton. Rest in peace.
About to say, I would take Emmitt Smith over any running back that we have right
Well, yeah,
now, which
yeah,
the only one I know
that's
that we
kind
have
of a
right now is
glaring
Zeke
hole for
Elliott.
you.
So that's easy for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the miniature me or the minion on your team.
Yeah, he's not ready. He's not ready.
You know.
God, this is such a hard question.
Right?
No, it's not. It's a running back position. That's what we need.
No. Bring back Travis Frederick.
Oh,
Facts.
that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
I didn't think about that one.
That's
Yep.
a good. That's a good answer.
You win. You win. You win. I'll
I
give you that
was
one.
gonna say, for some reason, a Cowboys fan, you think I wouldn't forget about him, but I forgot about Smith, and I was getting ready to say DeMarco Murray.
Oh no.
But Travis
Recency.
came to mind.
Okay, I'm about to say good.
For me, I think it's easy, honestly. For me, Denver Broncos, go ahead and bring back John Elway. Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
Especially since you don't have an established guy. We don't know how Bo's
Yeah.
going to be. What about you, Todd?
I mean, the Seahawks would be a little bit harder, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
for Denver, shit. Yeah, John Elway.
Seahawks.
I'm ready for Tyler's answer.
No,
This is gonna be
Seahawks,
great.
you would just do Lynch, baby. I mean, Kenneth Walker ain't bad, but Lynch is next level. You know what I mean?
All you had to do is hand it
Yeah,
off.
but
to him.
honestly, my thing is like, would I be getting the prime Lynch,
Yeah,
or
yeah, you
would I
would.
rather have a prime Sean Alexander?
Oh, okay, all right. You know what?
You know what I
Fair.
mean?
That's fair. I can respect that debate. All right, Todd, what's your dumbass answer?
Okay. I mean, to me, this is the greatest answer because this is.
I already hate it.
You're going to actually like it. I ain't going to lie. You're going to like it. So there's a guy that we used to have that his favorite player that was very familiar with. That is the punter, Brian Moorman. I would replace Sam Martin any day to bring Brian Moorman back, okay? You look up
all the damn positions you have in football, you're going to bring back a punter.
You look up Brian Moorman on Google, it is a picture of him not punting. It's a picture of him throwing the ball, okay?
You had the chance to bring back Fred Jackson.
I like James Cook.
Gosh.
I mean,
All right.
the second guy I was going to bring back was
You don't
Eric
get to bring
Woods.
back a second guy.
I mean,
you brought back a
You're
punter.
done. No,
Like,
you're
yeah,
done.
You know what? This is
He's
worse.
the guy that drafted
Like, fantasy
Sebastian
football.
Janikowski in the first round for the Raiders.
Yes.
Hey,
This
Janikowski was a beast,
is-
though.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
This is
Janikowski, though.
worse. This is worse than the first time I ever drafted for fantasy football.
That's saying something because everyone's first
All
fantasy
the
draft is always
positions
bad.
in the entire world, you choose a punter. You
Hey,
want to bring back a punter
Hey.
that can kick a damn football.
he can throw a football, too, okay? You got options for Joshua, okay?
Jeez, we're moving
Oh
on.
my
I'm
God.
done. I'm done
Now-
with this question.
now, if
I'm
you-
done with this question.
If you would have asked me this question 7 years ago, I'm replacing any fucking quarterback other than Ryan Fitzmagic with Jim Kelly.
True.
Okay. Any other quarterback. Not Fitzmagic. Give me Fitzmagic over Fitztragic.
So anyway, the next question:
What's the next question?
who's your favorite broadcast team? I think it's just the Manning brothers for me. I mean, that counts. I love the Manning brothers.
Gus Johnson, Fox News.
Okay.
Not Fox News. Fox.
Yeah, I pick up what you're putting down.
Is he with what's his name? Joel.
Isn't he? He's
Joe
not with
whatever.
Brad Nessler, is he?
That's a good question. I gotta look that up because I didn't even look it up. I just know Gus is the goat.
But I agree with you. Gus Johnson is obviously outside of Tony Romo. Out of all of the sports, Gus Johnson's the best.
Hey, Gus with Denzel Ward is goated. That's one of my favorite calls because he did it again with Denzel, whatever the dude's name from Ohio State.
Now, could this be like any like pro or college, or does it be strictly
Anything.
professional?
I don't care. Just
I was about
whoever
to-
your favorite broadcast.
I was
team
about
is.
to say, because the Razorbacks had a duo by the name of Paul Ills and, oh gosh, what's his freaking name off the top of my head?
Keith Jackson? No.
Keith Jackson. Yeah,
Yep,
Keith
yep.
Jackson Jr. Yeah, because he was with Paul Ills.
No, it was
For about-
senior Keith Jackson
Yeah.
Jr. at the time
Was-
played for Arkansas.
Yeah.
It was Keith Jackson
thought-
Senior.
I thought Junior was old enough to. Maybe it was senior.
No,
Yeah.
he was
Paul
playing
Ills-
for us at the time.
Of course, before he died in the car accident, I had a chance to meet Paul Ills. He was a pretty genuine guy, but I would say listening to him on the radio, yeah, he was something special.
I'm trying to think to the mid 2000s. CBS, SEC or SEC on CBS announcers. Trying to think of their fucking names. I'm trying to look it up as well, but I can't think of it.
Well, while you're looking it up, I got the follow-up question because it still relates to broadcast. What is your fantasy broadcast package? I've got mine, and it's a good one. I think everyone here would probably agree that that's a good one.
Mine might be the same as yours.
I don't think so. So my fantasy broadcast duo would be Al Michaels and Pat McAfee.
Nope, did not have that one.
That would be electric,
That would
and you
be
can't
terrific.
change my mind. That would be amazing. Al Michaels, Pat McAfee. That would be the best broadcast ever. 10 out of 10, dude.
I would say Brent Musburger and Pat McAfee.
That'd be a good one too. As long as you get Pat involved,
I mean,
you're gonna be in for a
I
good
think
time.
for sure Pat's on my list.
Yeah, as long as you get
For sure.
Just give me, Pat, AJ, and Al Michaels, man. We're cooking. Get Bill
Because the stuff that
Belichick
he's
in there
done,
too, baby.
the stuff that he's done from Monday Night Raw has been a gold mine.
Oh yeah, and then his calling the college football games too. 10 out of 10. You know what? Al Michaels, Bill Belichick, AJ Hawk, Pat McAfee. Boom. There's the team. Greatest team of all time.
You know what? No, give me this. Tony Romo, Tom Brady, Pat McAfee.
Oh my God, that's pure chaos, and I love it.
Damn.
That would be fucking great.
You have three.
And then have the
handle
Manning have the Manning cast on the sideline. Yeah, that'd be mine. Yep, send it.
Oh, that'd be great.
I just want the hype brothers. Pat and Gus Johnson would be insanely hype.
I knew somebody's gonna have my answer.
That was yours.
That was
Yeah,
my
okay.
answer.
Yeah,
That was
that's
my
fair.
answer.
That's fair.
But I'd also throw in, you can't have such a studded lineup. I would have a third person, Chris Collinsworth, just to fuck everybody up. Because half the people are like, man, I gotta tune in. Other half are like, I just looked at the lineup. I seen Collinsworth. I'm muting this. So that was
that's
just
me
piss
with
everybody.
Joe Buck.
Oh, really?
Joe Buck, Chris
I
Collinsworth.
cannot stand Joe Buck.
Man, I watch 90% of my games on mute anyway, so it don't even matter.
That's weird.
Well,
I
That is
know. I
very
That
understand
is
commentating
super weird.
is,
What the
is
fuck?
annoying.
hey,
But,
2 TV system, you got to have something on.
all right, whatever.
So,
Whatever.
Until the punter comes out, then he has it on loud.
Hey, punter comes up, we turn that bitch all the way up.
all the
You
way
never
up.
know. Brad
got-
Wing might come out and score a touchdown.
Yep.
Doubt it, though.
All right. Let's see.
My list just disappeared on me.
Okay. I will say some of the questions I'm probably going to save for a future episode as well because I have a fucking shit ton. And I don't want to take up everyone's evening.
Yeah, I just.
So I'm kind of skipping around, honestly. So let's see. The next one. A player that you would never want to play for your favorite team, no matter what, even if they would bring you a championship guaranteed.
Aaron Rodgers.
Brett Favre for me.
What?
I would never want Brett Favre to be a Chicago Bear. I would never
Good
want
answer.
Aaron Rodgers.
Good answer.
I would never want Aaron Rodgers to be a Chicago Bear. But I would. My number one is Brett Favre. I respect Aaron. I do have respect for Aaron. But never would allow that. I have respect for both of them as players, but would never allow that.
Mine's not a football answer, but it's also a Tyler Honeysuckle type of answer.
Love it.
It is the one and only Corey Maggette in the NBA.
Hate it.
Hate that motherfucker.
Oh,
Why do I hate him? I have
He
no
wasn't even
idea.
that good of a player.
Hey, I have no idea why I hate that dude. But I hate him, man. I've hated him so long, gotta keep hating him. Also, Cortland Finnegan. I didn't like that motherfucker. either.
Fuck Cortland Finnegan.
Yes,
I can't
NBA.
stand Cortland Finnegan.
For me,
I hate Cortland
I don't know
Finnegan.
which one's worse. That or you not liking Temple.
Fuck Temple.
That's so
I do have a Temple mini helmet. I will bring next time just to show you. It also is signed by Robbie, the chosen one. So Anderson. Fancy. I know.
Anyway, what was your answer, Shane?
For me, honestly, like I spent so long hating him, it'd have to be Tom Brady. I wouldn't care if you bring him in. He's gonna give us a ring, but I would hate to have to cheer for him on Denver or Seattle or whatever he would go. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
See, being a Bills fan, I'm supposed to hate Tom Brady. My motherfucker was good. Okay. When you
gotta
go,
respect ball.
hey, when you go 3 in like 97 against that motherfucker, you can't just go in the game. Fuck this dude, because he's gonna turn you around. You know, he's gonna loosen you up.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. He's good.
Hey, that's for a
okay?
different ATFS show, buddy.
Hey, my fault.
That's the one for subscriptions only. God dang it.
Hey, my fault, man. We doing a free trial here, okay?
My answer would kind of be, I think it's a little weird because normally I would agree with you, Ricky. It'd be Aaron Rodgers, but Kirk Cousins.
You don't like that?
Really?
He's not gonna bring you a championship anyway. So
I like Kirk, but that is the last person I would want to see in a Dallas Cowboys uniform, because then I would know that we are forking over way too much money for a quarterback that is subpar.
Kind of like what you're doing now.
yeah,
We're
kind of
doing that anyway.
exactly what you're doing now.
Okay,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's
whoa,
crazy.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's besides the point. That's not the question.
Okay.
You said a player not on your team.
Oh, jeez.
Damn it, boy.
All right, so I'm gonna skip a lot of these questions. I'm gonna go down towards the bottom because I really feel like there are 2 questions here that I just have that feeling is gonna take up some time. I just have that feeling.
Especially with Jacob here.
All right, so let me just go ahead and get the one that I knew Tyler added because he wanted to piss me off. The only reason this question is here is to piss me off. That's it. All right, so the question is, weird food combination that you like.
I'll go last.
You'll go last? You sure you don't want to lead this one off?
I'm gonna see.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how weird it gets before it gets to me.
All right, that's fair.
Okay. I can start us off. Grilled cheese with a Hershey bar melted in the middle of it.
Okay,
Whoa, hold
you should be
on.
put in jail.
That's actually pretty close. though.
Hold on.
You should be put in jail.
What kind of cheese is it? Hold up. Now this is the important question. Is it like a fancy grilled cheese or just like a basic ass bread and some,
No.
some cheese?
It's
up on it?
Velveeta.
With
You
a
should be
Hershey's
Damn, you
chocolate
rich.
bar.
Is it all name brand?
So-
you got any like Walmart Great Value, Dollar Tree brand, like Save a Lot brand? I don't know if
because
I Save a Lot.
the bread that I use is low carb bread, so no.
Oh, this motherfucker, he making a damn $90 fucking grilled cheese and fucking it up.
Yeah, that's why I'm living in a camper.
God damn, boy. God damn.
So I don't eat. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I don't
eat
eat a
anything?
whole lot of things that have a weird. Oh no, I eat. Trust me, I eat plenty. I don't eat a whole lot of things that I would consider a weird combination. But I will tell y'all something that I like. That people do consider a weird combination. And that is a peanut butter and syrup sandwich.
That sounds good
I
as
think
shit.
that'd be good though.
That sounds good as hell right now. What kind of syrup?
That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's maple syrup, I mean,
Maple,
normal
damn,
maple
you rich,
butter-
rich. I'm talking
you know,
like butter, no
Aunt
butter.
Jemima- well,
Oh, no.
Aunt Jemima doesn't technically exist anymore, but Miss Buttersworth, I love Miss Buttersworth. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I really don't have any weird combinations that I eat.
That's my dude right there.
There you go. One of Tyler's dudes are in chat. Jacob, he agreed to your sentiment on Kirk Cousins, and he's a Falcons fan.
Although I think the Falcons are going to win more than 8 games this year.
Yeah, true. All right, Shane, what about you? What's a weird food combination you like?
I mean, I have a few of them, but I'm not gonna go off the rails with grilled cheese and fucking Hershey's. Like, what is this? But a friend of mine's mom was cooking for us one day. I was staying the night over his house. This is when I was probably 13, 14. And she made this for me, and at first I thought it was fucking weird. But I've grown to love it, and I've done it ever since. So I make chili homemade, right? Super spicy. But I put motherfucking maple syrup in it, just enough to kind of ease it all out. And it's good. It's
What?
Good. It's pretty
The
fire,
fuck?
Yeah.
Jacob's reaction.
You put
Yeah.
something sweet inside of chili?
Yeah,
What?
because
I mean,
it
what?
offsets it, bro.
Sweet and chili sauce.
You get the initial
got that.
spice, and then you get the sweetness on the back end.
That is
Like what?
on par with people putting brown sugar in their spaghetti. It's
No,
horrible.
it's not. No, not even close.
That actually sounds pretty good. I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
you have something sweet with a tart Velveeta cheese and a
I
Dole-ass
don't know what
bread.
cheese. That ain't blue cheese, man. Tart.
Bro, Velveeta cheese is like fucking crumbly and it's
No,
disgusting.
no,
like
not.
It's
He
what
gonna
is it?
slice cheese.
What are you
dog.
doing?
He gonna slice cheese. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
not the
Velveeta's single.
not the crumbly Velveeta. He gonna slice cheese. You know.
Oh, right. He just
Yeah.
has the burning plastic. Then that's even better.
Hey, hey, sliced cheese is goated. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Look, the block Velveeta cheese is basically just fucking, bro. That shit is like paste,
Hey, I grew
And
up
then
on
the
that,
singles
thinking it
are
was
just-
luxury.
plastic. Really, it's plastic wrapped in plastic.
I mean, you can get the cheese that's sliced, but not in the plastic. You know, they got deluxe craft.
But that's the thing. It's still
Yeah, like
plastic.
Sargento.
Sargento, goddamn, though. What the fuck you shop?
Would you stop? Stop.
He's living in a camper. He didn't have AC, Tyler.
he said, my cheese is melting, okay?
For my weirdest combo, I will say, full transparency, I have not had it in probably like 10 years, but it's not because it's like bad. It's like, I don't know. It's just literally never crosses my mind to potentially even have this until this fucking conversation. So, you know how like, you know, you can either make or buy like either like a tuna salad or a chicken salad with like
Yep.
apples cut up in it and stuff, whatever. So one combo that I have had before as a sandwich, and I really enjoyed it, was canned chicken and canned tuna with the cut up apples, Granny Smith, and some sort of red apple. I'm not really too picky on that. With mayo, all of that mixed together.
Apples and mayonnaise.
That's not bad.
something.
That's a good.
That's not bad.
That's a pretty good combo.
People put apples in their chicken salad all the time. So I mean, and chicken salad also has mayo. So
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
basically
it makes
a
sense.
chicken salad, a chicken and tuna salad sandwich.
May also throw some.
Fine.
May also throw some ranch in there too. That's also a pretty solid combo with it as well. Throw some ranch in
Hidden
too.
Valley.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Tyler.
Okay.
Tell him the one that pisses me off.
Okay. Well, before that one, I'm gonna shout out CJ because old Shane was living in the crib at the same time. So me and CJ, right? We had a weird combination one night, and it was we was gonna make some hot dogs, right? Then we realized we ain't got no buns for this hot dogs. I look in the pantry, dog. I seen some. So I seen some nacho cheese taco shells. Right? Put the hot dog in there, threw the cheese on there, basically made a hot dog inside the nacho cheese taco. I ain't gonna lie, it was probably the worst. decision
Look,
I've
Hot
ever
dog's
made.
technically
Listen.
a taco.
All right,
so
hold
I like that.
Listen, I can't talk shit about that because like that sort of vibe, that sort of era, like I think anyone in their young adult years
Yep.
have lived that vibe and lived that era because I've lived that.
Yeah.
Where shout out to Andy, you know, when me, him, and Nick were all living together, where a grocery store that one of us used to work at had an error on some product they had in for pricing,
Yeah.
and they were selling waffles for like 50 cents a box, and it was legitimate. And Andy bought like 37 boxes of waffles. So we had waffles for our bread for like 3 months on literally anything that we ate sandwich wise. Waffles was the bread. So I think every guy has been through that era where it's like you'll find something and make it work.
I was only in that predicament because the motherfucker ate my hamburger helper when I was at work. I'm still pissed off about that. I'll tell that every time.
I
see
remember
it.
that.
Every
I remember that.
single-
I came home from work and he's like, Shane, do you my hamburger helper? I'm like, dude, I hate hamburger helper. I would not touch that shit.
Well,
He's
I
like, it
was-
must have been CJ then. I said, it for sure was.
Oh, dude, I was at
He was
work.
cooking
I'm
that
like,
meat up last night, boy.
Man, I was at work. I'm like, man, I got me some hamburger helper at the house. I'm ready to get off so I can go eat it, get home. It's fucking gone. I was pissed off, man. Okay. Combination that this man over here despises. Big Jeff actually likes it. I ain't gonna lie. I showed him a video because I got the video still. You know, it's gonna be nice. But it's my I even explained to Jeff why I like this combination. So you take your grilled cheese, I cut it straight down the middle.
So Jacob, pay attention. This is important for you.
This is don't knock it till you try it. I cut my grilled cheese straight down the middle. Most people do the sideways or the cross or whatever it is. I go straight down the middle. You know why? Best for dipping. Take your sweet tea right there. Be fancy, put ice in it. It don't matter. I mean, Jacob, you probably ain't got ice. Okay, but you know, you take your ice and I'm gonna describe it. This is what you do. This is what you take your tea. This mellow yellow. This ain't tea. Okay, you take it. I ain't got no food in here. But you dip it. You look at it. Hey, fucking good, man. Hey, okay.
Grilled cheese dipped in sweet tea.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good dipped in anything else, but you know,
You, sir, should be put into a fucking straitjacket.
Thank you.
I was still thinking about the ice comment. I just realized what you just said. That combination is disgusting.
hey, no,
You should be put
hey.
into a straitjacket and sent to the
Okay, hey,
asylum that we
Thank you.
have
Yeah,
upstate.
you gotta understand the logic
No.
here, okay? The grilled
No,
cheese
there's no logic.
was
there.
hot as hell, okay? Grilled cheese is hot. When the cheese is melting,
So you
that
don't
shit's
put
hot.
you don't dip it in like some ranch or something?
You dip. I didn't have. I was already sitting down watching Judge Judy. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Hey, this is how long I've been doing this in my life, bro. This was like a 435 range, you know, about 435. Okay.
You're fucking
Hey,
Judy.
I'm sitting down like this. I'm like, hell yeah, take a. Goddamn, that's hot. Look, I got my tea. Hey, that shit is good. Hey, go ahead and make me about 4 more of them grilled cheese. Hey, they do it in hot dog eating contests. I mean, why couldn't I do it on mine?
They do it
They
with
do it
water.
with water.
Not necessarily, man. Have you seen some of these people with like Diet Cokes and shit? No, Diet Coke's
Jesus
nasty. I wouldn't
Christ.
drink
Yeah,
Diet
this ain't no
Coke.
Badlands chugs.
I mean, hey, speaking of the hot dog eating contest,
need help.
Joey Chestnut is getting fucked right now. I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
just
That's true.
saying.
Yes, he
That's
is.
facts. That's facts.
Hey, he is gonna be Kobayashi though, so it don't even matter. I do got a video if you wanna show the camera about the hot dog.
Give me the video.
Give you the video.
Give me the video.
I did send you a video. You can pull it up
Oh,
on
Lord.
Discord somewhere.
All right, let me
All
pop
because
over
he's
here.
watching Judge Judy.
All right.
It does take a minute. I ain't gonna lie. You probably hit. Okay, there we go.
Look at this
there it is.
psychopath.
Okay.
Psychopath.
Hey, good as hell. I ain't had no ice. Okay,
You at a restaurant with that?
that's at my house, dog.
Okay,
I
it
don't
looked like
buy
a
grilled
restaurant
cheese
table
at a
for second.
restaurant. I can eat that at the house.
Psychopath. All right.
Yeah, because if they see it in a restaurant, they're immediately
Yeah,
going to
they're-
tackle that man and
they're gonna call
handcuff
the
his
police.
ass.
Oh yeah,
What?
I might need to do that next time I go to a restaurant that has
He
grilled
literally added that question just to make me mad.
cheese. I really do. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like I know. As soon as I read it, I knew what it was. Let me catch up on chat. Steve's been in chatting with us for this question. He said raisins and potato salad. I like raisins. I'm not gonna hate, bro. Like, that's fun. Spaghetti sandwiches. You know what?
That's solid.
That's-
hey, it's like hamburger.
Yeah,
I'm
tacos
here.
are good too.
I'm here for that. PBJ with Cheez-Its and Oreos. Now that one, sir, you were high when you created that one. You can't convince me otherwise. Tyler's gonna look back at this day and remember when he had feet at one point. Admiral Diabetes over here.
Hey, you can't taste diabetes in tea. It's not that sweet. You know, I'm just saying.
This guy over here stealing Golden Corral cups. Was that a Golden Corral cup? I didn't even notice.
This? I don't know. This is a.
No, in
Oh,
the
No, it
video.
was just a,
No,
it
that
was
was-
just a
that
red
was-
solo cup.
That
Oh,
was
okay.
from
All right.
that was from Target.
All right.
Or Walmart. I don't fucking know.
All right,
A buddy
next-
of mine in high school, he said when his parents got high, they used to just eat a bunch of Pop Tarts and Cheetos and put them together.
It depends on what kind of
Pop-Tart and
Pop-Tarts.
Cheetos.
Pop Tarts and Cheetos.
That's tough.
All right, next question. Next question.
Hold on, breaking news, Alex.
What?
You want a slight NXT spoiler?
Absolutely.
Say
Oh.
his name and he shall appear.
Is he on NXT?
He's on NXT.
Let's
dude.
go,
Joe Hendry's on
baby.
NXT.
Shout out to Joe Hendry. Let's go. Love
Put that into. I manifested that.
Dude, love that, man. Love Joe Hendry. What a legend, dude. All right, next question. This one does relate to football. It still involves food, though. Favorite game day food or snacks? For me, I'm pretty basic across the board. I ain't gonna lie. Now, okay, if it's a regular game day, like just like a nice Sunday, I want to sit down, watch the Bears game, whatever. I'll probably be pretty basic with it, like pretty hardcore. Maybe just like some, just like some sort of chicken, maybe just like some wings, some nuggets, some tenders, pretty basic. Maybe a pizza, frozen pizza, can't go wrong. Pretty basic. Now, when we're doing Super Bowl, if I haven't done a Super Bowl party in fucking God, I don't even know when. But if I do a Super Bowl party, all sorts of shit, man. Like we're talking homemade buffalo wings, honey barbecue wings as well. We got some pizza up in here. Got little smokies and meatballs in like the grape jelly sort of sauce.
Solid.
That's a banger. Love that. Homemade buffalo chicken dip that I can make. Burned the hell out of my mouth one year. That was not a fun Super Bowl for me. But pretty basic. I can destroy some grilled dogs and some grilled burgers. I don't know what it is, but like if you grill some dogs and you grill some burgers, like it's different than making like a really nice big burger or whatever. I can probably eat 34 hot dogs and 34 burgers if they're just basic shit coming off the grill.
What I'm hearing is a challenge for this next Super Bowl. We're gonna have some dogs up in here.
Basically. So I mean, but yeah, I'll fall for a game day snack, man. I'm pretty basic. I'll just give me some sort of chicken of some form, and I'm pretty solid. But Super Bowl stuff, I gotta tell you, that buffalo chicken dip and the little smokies and meatballs with like the grape jelly sauce. Woo, buddy, that's where it's at. But that's some basic stuff for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty basic when it comes to game day. It's just like any other meal for me. But every now and then I might go down the gas. We got a gas station down the road. They make good food as it is. I love their chicken strips. I'll get some chicken strips. Come back home.
Shout out the gas station.
What now?
Shout out the gas station. I got a guy that goes and does them stores down there.
Yeah, it's Southern Edge.
Ah, yep, that's the store. That's the store he talks about all the damn time, boy.
Love me some Southern Edge. The guys who own it, one of them actually has a background in restaurant business and stuff like that anyway, so they know what they're doing. And they've got the best mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, they've got the best mac and cheese. Anyways, but other than that, usually a pizza or whatever my wife decides to cook. That's usually what I'll eat on game day. I'm not real picky about it.
Honestly, my go-to is just basic hot dogs and chips, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you boys this with the hot dog question. Hot dog, make some cheese dip of some capacity. Put the cheese dip on the hot dog.
Facts.
Goated.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Goated.
Throw some mayonnaise underneath it.
I don't know about that. Cheese is all you need.
Hey.
Anyway, sorry, Jacob. Go.
I was about to say, am I the only one that puts mayonnaise on hot dogs?
Dog, I'll put my mayonnaise on some chili dogs.
As long as it's not ketchup, dude, I don't care.
Now ketchup.
Really? You don't put ketchup?
Ketchup does not belong on a hot dog.
Ketchup's fire on some breakfast burritos, though.
Mustard, baby.
Ugh. Get the fuck out of here.
You are the first person I've ever heard that tells me that ketchup does not belong on a hot dog.
That's just weird, though.
So I think it's a Chicago thing, man.
It could be.
Anyway, sorry, Jacob. Now you go.
Specifically, 20 wings.
Okay.
They got to be the blazing sauce from B-Dubs.
Okay.
Must be nice having
also,
good B-Dubs.
Some purple bag Doritos. What did you say, Tyler?
He's still talking shit.
I said it must be nice to have a nice B-Dubs. Hot ones up here.
For real.
Yeah, I got B-Dubs, but I don't have ice, apparently.
Hey, man, it's hot outside.
Look, our B-Dubs is good if you want some cold wings, okay? That's all I got to say.
Or if you want to draft in
I will
fantasy.
say B-Dubs is going downhill because they got, like, wings that are really tiny.
Right.
Tiny wings.
You guys have Roosters by any chance?
Nope.
No.
Roosters?
Nope.
No? With the Roosters,
They're not
their
that
wings
white.
are huge. They're legit. No, but on top of the wings, got to have purple bag Doritos. Got to. You have to have the Fritos Twists. The honey barbecue kind.
No, I was going to say chili
Yep.
is pretty solid.
And then, what's weird, every single game day, I buy a cheesecake.
What kind of cheesecake?
Strawberry cheesecake.
What brand?
Every
what
game
brand?
day?
The
Kroger brand.
Kroger brand. God damn, Edwards, come on now. This is the moment when it comes to cheesecake.
Hold on, I
You
live
can
in
spend some
Ohio,
fucking
dog.
money,
We
okay?
made Kroger.
You know, Edwards is fucking good.
Tyler, not everybody has Edwards though.
I mean, no, Edwards, the brand, not the
I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
What do you mean? That's not
Oh.
worldwide or countrywide, whatever it's called.
Nationwide.
I don't know if it is or
Nationwide.
not. I
Get
don't
your
know
shit
if it's
together.
nationwide or not.
I don't got that car insurance stock.
Nationwide. is
But
on
you
your
get a
side.
cheesecake every single game day.
Yep.
Respect.
Okay, look, let's stay on the cheesecake question. Do you like the toppings on the cheesecake?
Huh?
Do you like the toppings on the cheesecake?
Yeah.
Okay, my thing is I love cherry cheesecake, right? But if you
Fair.
put a fucking cherry on my cheesecake, I'm fighting you. Okay? Like a legit cherry.
What?
I take my toppings off. I mean, unless it's like, what's that caramel one with the pecan turtle?
The turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah,
Turtle.
I take them off too. You know, but that shit good.
Hey,
as
You're
hell.
this-
fucking.
All this talk about cheesecake makes me want to take a trip to Memphis to the Cheesecake Factory.
Dude,
Cheesecake Factory's mid as fuck besides them cheesecakes, baby.
it's expensive
know.
as fuck, but they fucking fire.
Yeah. No, like
Hey.
the food mid as
Fuck the
hell.
food,
But
okay?
god dang, those cheesecakes slap, baby.
Dude, the food is garbage. Okay, when I had to go to Memphis for that Coke, whatever it was, class, whatever the fuck it was, I grabbed me 3 cheesecakes to go to the house.
I don't blame you.
Good as fuck. They was fucking $40-something, but it was good as fuck. I tore them bitches up.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you.
Man,
All right. I probably won't ask any more questions. You know, we're getting kind of late. Hour 20 in, 7:30 our time, 8:30 for Jacob. So
I mean, my food is grilled cheese and sweet tea. But
yeah, I know.
You ain't gotta ask.
Plus, you know, now that we've got on the topic of food, I didn't eat before the show. I'm starving.
Dude.
I need to eat.
I ain't eat nothing all day till them Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps. They're fucking garbage as hell. But
Well,
they're
yeah,
2
it's Hardee's. Hardee's is trash.
But they're 2 for $5, and I needed a free drink, so
Hardee's
I don't
is
know if you
garbage.
guys can see it on camera, but I am sweating bullets right now.
Yeah, you're gonna go out to the car and cool off.
I'm gonna take an ice bath.
Oh, it must be nice to have
No,
ice.
so it does have the ice. Okay.
You have ice.
Hey, there goes all his ice.
So do you just like take an ice bath, like just out in the wild, just enjoying nature?
No, I don't fucking what?
He said, fuck the
No.
ice for the drinks. I'm taking a bath with it.
There's a shower and a bathtub inside the camper.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna go enjoy nature in like a big ice bath.
And like a fucking cow trough.
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
like what football players get in.
hey, he's just gonna open the door, open the window, maybe raise the roof a little
Yeah.
bit. That's his nature for today.
Yeah.
Don't open the door too much. The ice might melt though. Yeah.
Right.
It is 95 degrees at 8:30 at night.
Man, I hope you get a new place soon, my friend.
One day
Yeah.
with Shane.
Yeah, for sure.
Dog, it is 82 outside.
Yeah, with Shane. Jacob, we moved down here.
There you go.
Hey, I'm down with it.
Shout out.
You're gonna have to switch teams though.
Ah.
I don't think they're gonna accept you down here with the Ohio State.
I'll be the
Seeing as they
invasion
cheated
force
for
now.
that
I'll-
Sugar
I'll
Bowl.
start converting everybody.
All right, boys. You guys have any last thoughts on anything? Any topics you want to shout out?
Probably one of the most interesting episodes we've ever had.
Look, it's June. It's our only episode of the month. We're just here, okay?
And it's a math day.
I almost forgot we had the episode like 2 days ago. All right, I've been very busy.
Hey, me and Big Jeff, boy, we was pushing Delgado earlier, boy.
There you go.
Naturally, we get to the last stop, taco truck outside, boy. I said, Delgado, please bring this shit inside before you hit up some taco truck. Hey, his ass was still eating it, boy. He was in a bit about 15 minutes.
Steve said you come down here with Ohio State. Jacob, we throwing hands.
Throwing hands.
Bet winner. That's the state's team from then on out.
Well, he's a Michigan fan. That's why.
Even better.
He said we can get a cigar and beer afterwards.
Right. All right, boys. Last thoughts on anything?
I'm ready for next
Nope.
episode.
I'm ready for getting back weekly and doing predictions and talking about football.
Yeah.
Hey, 66 days now until college football.
Listen, can our next episode be a breakdown of our college football franchise or
Is that before
whatever
or
it's
after
called?
It would
comes
be
out?
honestly with when we'll probably do the episode. It'd probably be after when the game came out. I mean, why not? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I don't care. I mean, it's June and July episodes. I don't give a shit what we do.
We just here, dog. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're just here. Like, I don't care, man. I'm ready for Hot Take Tuesday to come back. Yeah, me too. Me too.
And we've all discussed, right? It's on PlayStation, so when I go grab it,
yes, unfortunately,
Friday.
I'm gonna have to pay for PlayStation Plus. You know,
I mean,
fuck you
if
guys.
somebody has a PlayStation, you can just, that's what I
yeah,
do.
there's ways around PlayStation
I mean,
Plus.
Yeah,
I'll just.
But
get
I
PlayStation
mean,
Plus.
I just need to know
Yes,
because
it's PlayStation.
I'm supposed to go pick up my PlayStation on Friday, so
Yeah, it's PlayStation. So anyway, all right, we're gonna wrap up the show. Hey, do me one favor, boys. I promise you, it won't take long. Ricky, don't dip out yet.
Hey, Ricky,
don't just leave
Hey,
yet.
I'm
Don't
surprised.
just leave yet, please. Just I gotta tell you guys something real quick.
I'm
after the
surprised he's
show.
still here.
I know, right? I know. It'll be real quick, I promise. Anyway, make sure to check out Rogue Energy and Agent Inc. that we definitely did not shout out in this episode. It is what it is. You know, a lot of sidetracked in this episode. We're back sometime next month in July, and then of course, beginning of August, we'll be back every single week. Which that's going to be exciting. It's going to be a very exciting season, I hope. At least for me, it is. Go Bears! It's going to be a great time. All right, guys.
Hey,
and-
you gotta do the bear. Fucking,
yeah.
Do the bear.
Do the bear
sign.
Do the bear. There we go. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.